This tutorial, I show you that you can use Paint 3D, which is a free software on Windows 10, to make your thumbnails for YouTube. Go to the start and type Paint 3D and it shows up. Click it and open Paint 3D. When you open, you are welcome. You see the welcome screen where you have new and open and paste. So the new, when you click on it, you can start a new project. You can open an existing project, and then you can also paint an already made 2D or 3D file into your screen. Okay, so with mine, I'm going to make a thumbnail. So what I will do is that I would open the picture that I want to use as the background for my 3D thumbnail. So I click on that, and then when you come here, you see open browse files. So you click on browse and it takes you to the folder, or you look for the folder where your picture is. So in this case, my folder is Toca Life and it's on desktop. I come to the folder and I pick the background picture that I'm using for the thumbnail and open it. Okay, so the background picture is opened and it's here, but then the image or the picture is not the way I want it. It's not the way I want it. There are some black edges around the image. So what I'll do is to crop the picture. So I click on the crop tool and then drag the handles to crop it. Now I have the image the way I want it, so I click done, and the background image is the way I want it. Now, having had this image, the next thing to do is to make sure that the thumbnail is the same size as the dimension given by YouTube. YouTube's dimension is 1280 by 720. So what you do is to go to Canvas. Go to Canvas and make sure that the dimensions are according to that of the YouTube. So I come here and I change the width to 1280 and then the height to 720. You click anywhere and for it to take shape. So now the size that I have is according to the dimension for YouTube. So the next thing to do will be to bring in a logo, of Toca Life Farm, because that's the thumbnail I'm creating, Toca Life Farm. So to be able to bring in the logo, I'll go to stickers. When you come to stickers, there are already made stickers in the software. You can pick any of them and add to your thumbnail by either double clicking or picking it, clicking on it and coming to insert it. You can insert it anywhere, but I'm not going to use this. So I'll either delete it or undo it. Okay, for me to be able to bring in my logo, I have to go to the file icon and then click on add sticker. So when I click on add sticker, it brings me into the folder where I have the sticker that I want, and I'm going to use Toka Life logo. So I pick that one and then open it, and it opens on the background image. Now with this picture, you can drag it anywhere, you can move it around, so you can place it anywhere that you want. You can place it at the top. I prefer it to be at the left side, top left corner of the, I put it there, and you can drag the corner handles to increase the size or decrease the size to the size that you want. Dragging from the corners makes you to maintain the aspect ratio of the picture. If you drag at the side, it will distort or it will not keep the aspect ratio. So it is best to drag it from the corners. So when you are satisfied with the size of the logo, you click on the check to apply it. So it's applied and it's become part of the background picture. One thing is that once you put it here, it is impossible to edit it again unless you undo whatever action that you have already done. So it's become part of the background picture. I cannot do anything to it again. I can't edit it again. So the next thing to do is to type my captions, to put my letters or words on the thumbnail. To do that, I would like it to be on another background. So I go to 2D. I go to 2D shapes and then pick a banner shape. And with the banner shape, I drag here. As you can see, it is only the line that is showing, the stroke that is showing, but I don't want the stroke, so I go to the line type and then choose none for stroke. When I choose none for stroke, the fill shows up and it's now left with fill. The color is blue, but I don't want that color, so I can change the color from here by picking any of the preset colors here, or going to the add color, clicking on the add color. Once you click on it, you can pick the color of your choice from here. So I still can use any of the colors here, and I prefer using the dark gray color. For some reason, I prefer using the dark gray color. I can also rotate it to the angle that I want. So I rotate it to this angle and drag it up a bit. Let me bring it down a little. Okay, and if once I'm satisfied, I click the check mark, and it's also become part of the background. So the next one is for me to drag another. So I drag another I drag another, and this time I want the color to be white so that I can use it to create a shadow, a white background and a shadow effect. So I will rotate that one also to the same angle and then bring it on top. Okay, I bring it on top in order to create a shadow effect, just a little. Drag it a bit, drag here a bit to create a shadow effect, because this one does not give you the opportunity to be able to add shadows to the objects that are in the software, so you have to do it by yourself. So this is a tricky way of creating the shadow. So I'm satisfied with the shadow I've created, so I'll click OK, commit it. And the next thing I will do is to go to text and then pick the text. Then I can pick the font that I want. I still prefer the font Sego UI, so I prefer that one, so I leave it at that. And then the size is 48, but I can increase the size later as I type. So having picked that, I come and click here and then I type whatever I want to put there, and I'm typing all new locations, all new locations for you. Some of the words have moved to the next line, so I will drag the handle for all the words to be on the same line. Because I rotated my background to a certain angle, I have to rotate my words as well to the same angle for it to fit onto the background. So that is it, and I move my words onto my background. Okay, if I'm satisfied with it, the way it looks, then I can check anywhere. Okay, let me remove the U. So I'm satisfied with it, so I click OK. Then I go to 2D shapes again and pick more. So having done this, I think I'm okay with it. So what I'll do is that I'll click yes, and then I can go to the text and type my words here. Pick the text and type my words under for you create to create play with move it play with. I think I'm okay with this, so play with, and then I'll bring another one, another 2D shape. Prefer this way. Go to text, pick the text, and then type my last words and explore, and I turn it to the angle that I prefer. You can change the text color, the font color, to a different color. Let's say red. Let me highlight it. By highlighting it, you can change to red. Or which color will be best? Something like this. And if you are satisfied, you click anywhere for it, and the thumbnail is created. I have created a thumbnail for my daughter, and this one can be added to the video as the thumbnail. So once this is done, once you finish with designing the thumbnail, you go to menu and then select save as, and then it will give you the option to save as an image, a 3D model, or a video. So, or as a save as a Paint 3D project, but I like to save as an image. So I click on that one, and it gives me the opportunity to save, and the name is already locations 2. So I save the locations 2 as my thumbnail, and it is done. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. Bye.